Solarians think fast, talk fast, and move fast. To Solarians, other species seem sluggish and dull-witted. Unfortunately, their metabolic speed leaves them with a relatively short lifespan. Solarians over the age of 40 are a rarity. Solarians are known for their observational capability and non-linear thinking. This manifests as an aptitude for research and espionage. They are constantly experimenting and inventing, and it is generally accepted that they always know more than they are letting on.
Welcome to Omega. You're new here, aren't you? I can always tell. Allow me to... Oh, hello, Mocklin. I was just...
Leave, Fargate, now.
Oh, of course, Mocklin. Whatever she wants.
Blasted scavengers. Welcome to Omega, Shepard.
You know who I am?
Of course. We had you tagged the moment you entered the Terminus systems. You're not as subtle as you think. Arya wants to know what brings a dead Spectre to Omega. I suggest you go to Afterlife now and present yourself.
Cut the attitude. I'm not here to cause problems for Omega.
Things explode around you, Shepard. You can't blame Arya for keeping an eye on you. Afterlife, now.
I'm receiving quarantine warnings about the slums where Dr. Mordin Solus runs the clinic. Anticipate resistance at the transport station. I have also accessed messages between mercenary groups regarding plans to deal with the Archangel. There's a recruiting station at Afterlife that may have information on him.
Lower Afterlife is northeast. I mean, it based on like it's pretty linear. It seems like, you know, Afterlife entrance. Then we go higher up, blah blah blah. We have a market, Ken Salvage, Harrods Emporium on the east. We have transport in the west. We have what looks like the potential for side quests in the Recruiter. If what that reads is what I think it is. It seems like more side quests up there. Interesting, shuttle in the very bottom, shuttle to the quarantine zone.
Please.
Shut it.
That's Saeed. Don't we need him?
Please. You have to help me.
No one said you could talk, jackass.
You Zaid Masani?
Yeah, that's me. You must be Commander Shepard. Hey, we have a galaxy to save.
My contacts told me we're picking up one man, not two.
Batarian delinquent. Pissed off someone rich enough to hire me to go after him. And for my bring him in alive rates even.
Please. I didn't do it.
I said shut it. Tried to lead me on a chase all over the systems. He should have known better. These people always run to Omega.
What's gonna happen to him?
I'm gonna turn him in for the bounty. Don't much care what happens after that.
Okay. I needed to know at least that much. I don't know you. You, and along with everyone else here, seem sus. I don't care if you're part of a quest or a main quest or whatever. It's like, for the game that this is, I need to know if you and I are morally compatible before I move forward and start talking about anything else. Because if that dude, he may very well be an innocent and this Zaid guy is lying, but I'm gonna have to take Zaid's word on it for now, because I just don't know either way.
I assume you've been briefed?
I've done my homework. Cerberus sent me everything I needed to know.
What's your relationship with Cerberus?
Easy. Cerberus is paying me a lot of money to help you on your mission. That's the long and short.
Not many mercs would take a suicide mission for the pay.
Most mercs don't get an offer like the one Cerberus sent me. This mission doesn't sound like good business, but your elusive man can move a lot of credits.
Welcome aboard, I guess.
Good to have you, Zaid. We have a lot to do.
That's what they tell me. I assume the elusive man told you about our arrangement.
No. I guess he decided to leave that information out of the dossier.
Good thing I asked. Picked up a mission a little while back, just before I signed on with Cerberus. Thought you might be interested. You heard the name Vito Santiago? He's the head of the Blue Suns, runs the whole organization. Seems he recently captured an Eldfell Ashland refinery on Zoya and is using their workers for slave labor. The company wants it dealt with.
I mean, we can do that. I'm actually really glad it showed Shepard shaking her head no when he asked, "Hey, you know this guy?" No. we both shook our head. It was like, why would we? Yeah, we can do that.
I'll make sure we get that done.
Good. Get it out of the way so we can concentrate on being big goddamn heroes.
Brother.
I better turn this thing in before it starts to stink. I'll be locked and loaded next time you're ready to get some killing done.
Alright, my guy. He may very well be cool. We might get hopefully some background info on him as a character later. His 6 Paragon. It's like, to me, as someone who likes characters who are kind of rebellious, I kind of dig him, but also I don't know if, at least in the long term, worth the trouble or more trouble than it's worth keeping him around. We'll see. Just joined your team. Cool. Arya Talok, ruler of Omega, wants all important new arrivals to pay their respects to her at Afterlife. She may be a valuable source of information. Before he was hired by Cerberus, Zaid had taken a mission to go to Zoria and liberate the Eldfell Ashland refinery from the Blue Suns. Once his work there is done, he can dedicate his full attention to the mission. Okay, sounds good.
Originally an asteroid rich in element 0, Omega was briefly mined by the Protheans, who eventually abandoned it due to its thick, impenetrable crust. Thousands of years later, nature did what even the Protheans could not. A collision with another asteroid broke Omega in half, exposing its trove of element 0 for easy mining. A rush ensued as corporations and private individuals tried to strike it rich on Omega, and thieves and outlaws followed in their wake. As space became tight, construction of processing facilities extended vertically from the asteroid, creating Omega's jellyfish-like silhouette. To prevent future collisions, the station is ringed with enormous mass-effect field generators that redirect incoming debris. Today, Omega is a major hub of narcotics, weapons, and EZO trafficking, without even a pretense of civilian government or military control. Only mercenary groups have been able to instill a limited order. The most ruthless is an Asari syndicate run by the notorious Arya Talok.
Planet Soria. Bring firearms and antihistamine. This is what veteran guides say about this lush garden world. First colonized in 2160, Zoria's temperate and tropical zones are overrun with plants and fungi of all kinds. As a result, the air in most habitable areas is choked with pollen and spores that range from benign to deadly. The scattered colonies across the planet have resorted to clear cutting and slash and burn farming to create habitable zones, and the more rural areas where the spores are thickest are populated by Vorka. Lax ecological laws allow mining and manufacturing industries to flourish and pollute cheaply. Oh, because I had to check that because I was like, wait, what? So they just don't give a shit about that planet. As the planet's carrying capacity far outstrips the current size of its colonies, Zoria is also home to the Blue Suns mercenary company, who dominate the colony's security forces. The Suns enjoy nearly unlimited influence with local politicians and judges, ensuring no other private military contractors can compete with them economically. Nearly every colony has a Suns recruiting station, if not a training camp, though this has hardly made the planet any safer. Piracy, drugs, and vice, and political violence are commonplace. Wasn't there, in Mass Effect 1, there used to be an option to talk to your squad members, even out in the field? I wonder if that's just, in this instance, we can't, or if that's not how Mass Effect 2 works anymore. The view of Omega.
Omega. What a piss hole. At least it keeps you on your toes. I've had to come here on business before. I feel like I need a shower afterward, in addition to normal decontamination.
I mean, Jacob seems to be enjoying the music. He's digging it. Okay, just so that transport depot. We'll just see what happens. It's all, in all likelihood, we're going to be stopped by someone for some reason on our way up to Aria. But let me explore the lower sections first. Wow. So this is just a transport depot that's not active for me anyways. Cool. What was the name of that race? Just to remind myself. Yeah, that was a Batarian that we just talked to. Elcor. That's what they're called. That's funny. That sounds so much like the narrator that would be in movie trailers.
Repent. End is nigh. Humans are a blight on galactic purity. You, sir, you are a blight. You, and you, human, and you.
Gee, thanks. Feel so welcomed here.
Protheans cast off the lesser races. The Krogan, the Vorcha, and the humans. And so they dwelled in filth, on worlds made of dirt, feces. And there they lay until they stumbled into the skies. The lesser races will be our downfall. The word is clear. Let none in my sight continue to live, lest their impurity displease me. The word is clear on this, friends. Humans are the hands of the Reapers, here to commit the galaxy to ruin!
You're crazy.
Be gone! I cast you out into the cold black. I name you unclean.
According to a new report, since Eden Prime, an initial surge in patriotic enlistments was followed by a downturn, as the public became skeptical that the Alliance can match Geth technology.
Okay, this is the shuttle to the quarantine zone.
Complaining is pointless, human. There's a plague. Nobody gets in or out.
You can't keep me out. I live in there.
I'm doing you a favor, lady. If you go in, the guards will cut you down.
You can't do this. Everything I own is in that apartment.
So what? You're gonna just force her to be homeless? You gotta transfer people to other apartments, no?
I told you to get lost, lady. The plague has the whole zone quarantined. Nobody gets in.
I'm human, you ass. Humans can't get the plague. Now let me get my stuff out before looters get it.
This thing affects every other race out there. We're not taking chances. Nobody gets in until the plague has run its course.
Huh.
So you're saying the slums are completely sealed off?
Finally, a human that can hear. Yes, that's exactly what I'm saying.
You can't keep me out. I'm gonna lose all my stuff.
I'm doing you a favor, human. Anybody in the quarantine zone will be dead from the plague or the gangs in a few weeks.
I didn't think Omega had any kind of law enforcement. Who gave the order to quarantine the slums?
Fresh off the transport, huh? Arya Tilok calls the shots around here. She's got her little blue hands on every business in this district. And a plague is bad for business. She hired us to keep anyone from entering or leaving the quarantine zone.
There's a Solarian named Morden Solis in the slums. I've got to get in there to find him.
The doctor? Yeah, crazy bastard opened a clinic in the district a few months ago. The Blue Suns weren't too happy when he moved in. I hear Morden's trying to deal with the plague. I wish him luck, but the area is still locked down. Our orders are to wait until either the plague or the Blue Suns kill everyone. Then go in and clean up.
Oh. Wait. I really need to know more info. I want to choose that I want to choose that Paragon choice, but
Any idea where I can find Morden's clinic?
Not a clue. What do you care? Place is quarantined, remember?
Tell me more about this plague.
It starts out as a cough, then you start coughing blood. And, well, then I shoot you. It affects multiple species. Turians, Solarians, Krogan, you name it. Only humans are immune. And Vorcha, if you count them. An airborne disease that takes down multiple races. Can't let that spread. Hence the quarantine.
Who are the Blue Suns?
Mercenary gang that runs the district. At least they used to. The guys are mostly Turian. I heard the plague hit them pretty hard. Now the whole district is up for grabs. I hear the Vorcha are making a move. Plague can't hurt them. Immune to disease. Just one more reason you don't want to go in there.
I didn't think diseases could cross species barriers. Turians and Solarians can't even eat the same food.
Right. Most people figure that it has to be synthetic. Somebody engineered it. And it either got loose, or they're testing it here. And seeing as how humans are immune to the plague and doing a fair bit of looting, a lot of people think humans made it.
That would be wild if... Not the synthetic aspect, but if they're trying to use the slums as a testing ground for, I guess, biological or synthetic biological warfare. And this is their first test of it.
Listen, you're stuck here till this quarantine's over. That could take weeks. What you really need is to get this problem solved right now. That's what I do. Solve problems.
That's right.
Let me in and I'll get this district straightened out.
You think you can fix this? Why not? Quarantine is more to keep infected people in anyway. I'll radio ahead, tell them you're coming in.
Wait, you're stopping me, but not them? You son of a bitch.
You don't have a grenade launcher, lady. Get lost.
Fortunately, humans are immune to the plague.
Right. Well, shit, we're doing this now. Sean. I'm not sure about Zaid yet. I'm gonna stick with the usual crew. Okay. Hold up. We don't have a map. Let me do my trusty assault rifle. Let me see what this looks like. Oh god. That looks really intense. Okay. Yeah, that's the first bit of element 0 out of our set of resources that we've got here. There's apparently a way to mine element 0 on planets, but I haven't found any like sweet spots to benefit. Dude was just having places to be with those papers. Quarantine in effect. Caution.
Don't shoot, they're cleared to come in.
Good?
Field is clear!
Thank you, Jacob, for that heart attack. Oxera. I legit almost shot you guys. You're lucky you said what you said. I wish I could vault over things. I'm pretty sure I can in this game, but not everything that looks like I can vault. So if you two soldiers are here, then this area must be cleared for the most part. Until the next room. Miranda's still... Y'all are still cocked and loaded. Just, squad, I beg you, do not... you two... You're kinda cool, but you're on probation still. I need you both to have some critical thinking and common sense. Don't shoot anyone if they're friendly. That's the last thing I need to deal with, is shitty AI in this game. Hopefully the AI is good. It was pretty decent in the first game, I feel.
Good luck in there. The Blue Suns and Vorcha shooting anything that moves.
Alright. Gozu District. You guys good?
They threw my shit. Felt that one.
Right between the eyes. Guess they just left the dead in the streets.
Burning corpses. Must be trying to keep the plague from spreading.
The Tarian victim.
Human. Should have guessed. Bad enough you infect us with this plague. Now you lack the decency to even wait until I die before you come to steal my possessions.
Is there anything I can do for you?
Get away from me, human. Your kind has done too much already. Your plague did this to me. Your feigned pity is the final insult.
Humans didn't create this plague.
Lies drip from your mouth like the blood from my sores. The proof is there for all to see. Your species is the only one that does not succumb to the virus. Yours and the wretched Vorcha.
I need to find Morden Solus.
Humans looking for the human sympathizer. I hope the Vorcha burn Morden and his clinic to the ground. I hope you... I hope... Damn it. Damn you. Can't...
Hey, stay with me. This won't cure the plague, but it might help a bit.
Oh, you helped me. Why?
It's what I do. I don't know if I can find a cure for this plague, but I'm gonna try.
Your words sound sincere. Maybe it's the fever. But as you said, what have I to lose? What do you wish to know?
Why are you so convinced humans are behind this outbreak?
The plague is too potent to be a naturally occurring virus. Airborne transmission across numerous species, near perfect mortality rate. It had to be created in a lab. And since humans are the only species not affected, there is only one logical conclusion.
Aren't the Vorcha immune to the plague? What if they spread the virus so they could take over the district?
Vorcha are immune to disease. A human-created plague wouldn't affect them. But if the Vorcha created the plague, why wouldn't it affect humans? Besides, the Vorcha aren't smart enough to make a virus like this. They're scavengers. Sorry, human. You may not want to believe it, but all the evidence points to your species.
I need to find Morden Solus.
He has a clinic on the far side of the district. He's taking in refugees, offering to help those infected with the plague. I was afraid to go to him before. He is dangerous, but perhaps he can help.
What makes Morden worse than dying from the plague?
The Blue Suns tried to press him for protection money. He killed them, stunned them with some kind of toxin, then gunned them down. He's not just a doctor. Doctors don't execute people and display the bodies as a warning.
Jesus. Like, I was thinking maybe Morden would be protecting himself and be as out of sight and out of the way as possible, but if you're displaying bodies...
You were talking about Vorcha earlier.
Before the quarantine, the Blue Suns controlled this district. But as their numbers fell to the plague, Vorcha moved in. The Blue Suns are fighting to protect their territory. But as the plague spreads, it's only a matter of time until the Vorcha overwhelm them.
Aren't the Vorcha immune to the plague?
Vorcha. Besides, sorry, human. You may not want to believe it, but all the evidence points to your species.
I need to find Morden
He has a
Solus.
clinic. I was afraid to go to him before. He is dangerous, but perhaps he can help.
When I find Morden, I'll tell him about you. If he has a cure, I'll make sure someone gets it to you.
Thank you. My time is running short, but at least you have given me a flicker of hope to brighten the darkness of my final hours. I don't want to die. Whatever Morden is, I will risk it if he can reach me.
I should go.
Goodbye, human.
Although they resemble a mammal-reptile cross, the Vorcha have no terrestrial analog. They are humanoid in form, but Vorcha have clusters of non-differentiated neoblast cells, like those of Earth's planarian worms. Damaged Vorcha cells mature into specialized structures to alleviate injury or stress. Transformations include thicker skin following injury, lung adaptation for barely breathable atmospheres, and stronger cardioskeletal muscle under high gravity. Skull capacity and brain size do not change, and Vorcha rarely make more than one somatic overhaul. Vorcha assault each other frequently, causing their young to gain strength, intelligence, and resilience. As a result, Vorcha see inflicting and receiving pain as normal communication. Few Vorcha study professions, in part because their average life expectancy is only 20 years. Because Vorcha can eat and breathe nearly anything, they can live almost anywhere. But racism prevents them from integrating into most societies that dismiss them as vermin. They have few employment options beyond Krogan mercenary bands.
Bank terminal. Target code segment. Find matching code segments. Locate and select the code that matches the code displayed on the top left corner of the screen. Avoid red codes. Find all matches before time runs out to hack through security.
Looks like he tried to claw his way out. No one wants to die trapped like an animal.
Bastard sealed us in this room. Said we're infected. Idiots can't tell the difference between the plague and a simple cough. Nothing to do now but sit tight and wait for them to wise up. Good thing we brought a deck of cards. 2 days in. Nobody's even come by to check on us. Never thought the Blue Suns would turn their backs on me. This group used to stand for something. When I get out of here, I'm gonna make them pay. Davis isn't doing too good. I think he really does have the plague.
Nice.
That really sucks. I think he was just losing his mind before he died.
The Blue Suns came by this morning and did something to my door. Now it won't open. Burned out the circuits, maybe. They said they were trying to control the spread of the plague. But I'm not even infected. Damn Turians. Must be some kind of extortion racket. Trap me in here for a day or two, then offer to let me out if I pay them off.
Oh, rip to that one. Hearing the ambient coughing in the distance constantly is almost making me want to cough. Are you friendly or no?
Attention right!
One less!
Right between the eyes! Stun 'em!
Firing now.
We good? Barely have any ammo left on my sniper. Shit. That's something that didn't have to really care about, was ammo for sniper in the first game. Okay, so that situation is sorted, but what's up there? Oh, that refilled my sniper. Cool, 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 cool. Oh, I should have used my art projector. God damn it. I'm gonna use it next fight. I already have it equipped. Explosive container. Oh. Don't mind if I do. Modified assault rifle.
Field is clear!
This should come in handy.
Must recruit a headset. Yeah, I know. We still gotta go recruit people to upgrade things. No, wait a minute though. This, I feel like I'm leaving. That's apartments. And then there's an upstairs section. Let me check upstairs here. Not much of a sprint, eh, Shepard? It's more like you're... I gotta go to the bathroom, so I'm gonna run with a tight ass. Circuit boards. Okay. That equals credits. Alright, well, let me talk to you. What's going on?
Ever since this plague started, the Blue Suns have been out to get us. They're killing as many people as the disease.
Why are the Blue Suns hunting you?
We didn't do anything. Pretty much every non-human in the district wants us dead.
They think we caused the plague. Humans aren't getting sick, and that's all the evidence they need. God knows how many of us they've already killed.
They should be looking at the Vorcha, not us. Ever since the plague hit, they've been taking over Blue Sun's territory.
You said the Vorcha moved in just after the plague hit?
Right after the district was quarantined. Vorcha are immune to diseases, so they're not getting sick.
Not sure where they came from. Never saw many Vorcha around before. Sure seemed like they were ready for this.
Only nobody thinks the Vorcha are smart enough to create a virus like this. The Blue Suns need someone else to blame. Like us.
You said the Vorcha were taking over Blue Sun's territory?
Trying to. The Blue Suns don't go down easy. The plague softened them up, but they still have enough firepower to hold some of their turf. The Turians are getting pushed back. The deeper you go into the district, the more Vorcha you'll see. Unless they see you first.
What else can you tell me about the plague? When did it start?
The first cases cropped up about 2 weeks ago. Nobody paid much attention until it started to spread. Usually takes about a week to kill you, but it spreads fast. 3 days after the first outbreak, there were over 50 known cases.
That's when everyone noticed humans weren't getting sick. Then the quarantine came down and everything went to hell.
Any idea how the victims contracted it?
Not sure. Probably airborne. Even after the Blue Suns started sealing victims up inside their own apartments, the plague kept spreading. Now they just gun victims down and burn the bodies in the streets. Doesn't seem to be helping, though. People are dying by the dozens.
Tell me more about the Blue Suns.
They're a mercenary gang, mostly Turian. Used to run this district. Kept things nice and stable for the most part.
As long as you paid your monthly protection fees, everything was cool. Rates were pretty reasonable. For Omega, at least.
Then this damn plague hit. Everyone started dying. The Vorcha started moving in. The Blue Suns lost control and the whole district turned into a war zone.
I need to find Morden Solus.
Oh yeah, him. He's got a clinic on the other side of the district.
Heard he's taking in refugees now. Trying to help plague victims. Offering protection from the Suns and the Vorcha.
Sure. A doctor with military-grade mechs helping people for free. On Omega, grow up.
Sounds like you don't think much of the doctor in his clinic.
The Vorcha tried to muscle in. He gunned them down. Just like that. Pop, pop, pop. Didn't even use his mechs.
Then the Blue Suns heard he was sheltering humans and they went to burn down the clinic. He killed them too. Then he went inside and got back to work. He's cold. Must be Solarian Special Forces or something.
Didn't we in Mass Effect 1 learn about Solarian? Was it elite military, or were they... I mean, I'm not the one to know the difference in IRL, or I don't even think the game gave me enough info on the difference, but between elite military and special ops, I'm pretty sure there was an entry in ME1 about Solarians having their own very skilled military group. I don't remember what that was, though.
You can't stay trapped in this apartment. If you get to Morden's, you might at least survive until the quarantine ends.
Are you nuts? We'd never make it. The streets are crawling with Blue Suns and Vorcha. We don't even have pistols.
Besides, I'm not risking my life on a rumor that some Solarian might offer me sanctuary.
I'll help you get there.
I know you're scared, but your only hope is to get to Morden's clinic. I'm gonna be under fire from the Blue Suns and the Vorcha, so I can't take you with me. But I promise you this. I'll do what I can to leave a safe path for you to follow me. It's risky, but I think it's your only chance.
Okay, you're right. We'll never make it if we stay here. We have to try. We'll wait here for a while and give you time to clear the way. Then we'll head for Morden's clinic, if we're lucky. Maybe we'll meet you there.
I mean, we'll see, won't we? Hopefully you'll make it.
We'll wait here until you've cleared the path. When the fighting dies down, we'll head to Morden's clinic.
Make sure you clear a good path for us. I don't want to get shot on the way to Morden's clinic.
Seems like we're starting to clear a path already. Hello? You guys good? Why did I hear shuffling like you guys fell down?
Hostiles! Felt that one!
Okay. Really well done. We're moving on.
Firing now.
Got him!
They're regenerating health.
Good shot! Have a nice trip!
Nice.
Enemy down.
Well done.
That's me, Shep.
My shields are down.
Alright, time to jump.
Have a nice trip.
I said jump. I meant punch.
Kurgan charging!
Coming our way! The Blue Suns have given up a lot of turf. That doesn't bode well for them.
I mean, I could have blown those up, but I wasn't paying attention to explosives. I was just trying to aim. So I'm up against the Blue Suns and Mercs. Wonderful.
Good work.
And none of them seem happy to see me.
back off. We got here first.
Not interested in your loot.
Hey, what did I say? We found this stuff. It's ours.
Ah, forget it. Nothing but junk in here. This place is worse than the last one.
What are you doing in this apartment? Did you kill that Turian?
What, the guy on the floor? Nah, the plague took care of him. We're just here to take a full accounting of all his worldly possessions.
This is funny coming from me since I love to loot, but looters, I'm not as much of a fan of. I guess I'm trying to figure out if I would really want to be hung up about this for Shepard. Yeah, I do.
Stealing from the dead. That's pretty low.
What's the big deal? It's not like they're gonna miss anything. We're just showing a little entrepreneurial spirit. The plague doesn't affect humans, so we might as well cash in.
Besides, if we don't take this stuff, the Vorcha or Blue Suns will. Better us than them, right?
I want you to stop.
No more looting.
Oh, what? You gonna shoot us?
Forget it, I don't care.
This plague won't last forever. When the Blue Suns come back, they won't like you looting in their territory.
Yeah, well, maybe they won't find out. It's not like there's any witnesses alive to tell them.
Are some dead Turian's trinkets and a handful of credits worth that risk?
We just wanted to make a bit of quick cash. But when you put it like that, doesn't sound like such a good idea. Hardly found anything valuable anyway. Yeah, you're probably right. It's not worth it.
Do you know a Solarian named Morden Solus?
Yeah, I know him. Got a clinic right around the corner. Take plenty of ammo if you go that way. It's crawling with Blue Suns and Vorcha.
What else can you tell me about the plague?
I don't know. Started about a week ago, I think. Aliens started dying off left and right, and they quarantined the district.
Figured we had to look out for ourselves. Started scoping out some apartments, taking what we could carry.
Seemed like a good idea at the time. Guess we didn't really think it through.
What do you know about the Vorcha?
The Blue Suns used to keep them down. But with all the Suns getting sick, the Vorcha are making a push to take over the district. Don't know who's gonna come out on top. We just want to stay the hell out of the way.
Funny way to stay out of the way with you looting.
Tell me everything you know about Morden Solus.
That guy is crazy. He'll patch up a gunshot wound for free, then kick your ass and throw you out when you try to grab a few painkillers.
Be honest, man. You kinda had that coming.
No way he's just a doctor. No doctor puts down a Blue Sun squad like that.
All I know is if you go to his clinic, don't cause any trouble.
The Blue Suns control this district, right?
Well, they used to, before the plague wiped half of them out. Seems like it won't be long until the Vorcha finish him off. Yeah, I'm kinda sorry to see him go. Blue Suns ran a tight ship, kept the district in line for the most part.
We need to get going.
Yeah, sure. We'll just stay here for a while. Get some rest.
Don't worry, you made your point. We ain't gonna steal nothing.
That was cool. I'm glad I pushed the issue. Like in mulling it over, I was like, well, what they're doing isn't my business, but what they're doing isn't their business to be in someone else's territory anyways. I mean, Shepard put in a valid point that I didn't consider, is like, someone's gonna find out what you took from these dead bodies and these dead and, you know, disease-ridden environs. So it's like, you're asking for it. At some point, someone's gonna get you for it. Clinic guard. Hey, how's it going?
No funny business once you're in the clinic, unless you want to deal with those mechs.
No, I'm good. Well, I don't know why, but don't mind my squad. I don't know why they have the weapons out. Just
The Blue Suns knew better than to mess with Professor Solus, but the Vorcha, I'm not so sure about them.
Rearming.
Morden's around here somewhere. Go talk to him. We need all the help we can get.
Sorry, too busy to stop and chat. You should go find Morden.
Morden saved my life. I owe him everything.
This clinic is a sanctuary. If you're looking for trouble, go somewhere else.
On our way here, we saw humans looting the apartments of the dead. It made me sick.
Yeah, don't worry about it. I told him to stop. This is decontamination. I'm concerned to even touch this. It might trigger something.
Professor, we're running low on Suboxone.
Use melanorin. Plenty on hand. Almost as good. Causes cramping in Batarians. Supplement with butemerol.
Melanorin and butemerol. Got it.
Senesine is the catalyst. Bonds to genetic markers. Hard to find. Expensive to mass produce. Why not Heplicor? Too unstable. Inconsistent results. Demazine better option. No. Demazine toxic to humans. Not an option. Not an option.
Case in point, if that one looter had trouble coming to him because he took some things he wasn't supposed to, maybe I shouldn't loot refined platinum or anything else unless I know me and the doctor are cool with each other. Dr. Morden, I presume?
Professor Morden Solus?
Don't recognize you from area. Too well armed to be refugees. No mercenary uniform. Quarantine still in effect. Here for something else? Vorcha? Crew to clean them out? Unlikely. Vorcha a symptom, not a cause. The plague. Investigating possible use as bioweapon. No. Too many guns, not enough data, equipment. Soldiers, not scientists. Yes.
For the love of God, take a breath. I came here to find you, okay? I'm Commander Shepard. I'm on a critical mission and I need your help.
Mission? What mission? No. Too busy. Clinic understaffed. Plague spreading too fast. Who sent you?
I'm gonna name them because I don't like Cerberus enough to protect their name. So
Ever heard of an organization called Cerberus?
Crossed paths on occasion. Thought they only worked with humans. Why request Salarian aid?
I'm on a mission to shut down the Collectors, and I need your help.
Collectors? Interesting. Plague hitting these slums is engineered. Collectors one of few groups with technology to design it. Our goals may be similar. But must stop plague first. Already have a cure. Need to distribute it at Environmental Control Center. Vorcha guarding it. Need to kill them.
Why can't anything be simple?
I'll get in and deal with the Vorcha.
What the hell was that?
Vorcha have shut down environmental systems. Trying to kill everyone. Need to get power back on before district suffocates. Here, take plague cure. Also, bonus in good faith, weapon from dead Blue Sun's mercs. May come in handy against Vorcha. One more thing. Daniel, one of my assistants, went into Vorcha territory looking for victims. Hasn't come back.
If I see him, I'll do what I can to help.
Thank you. Told him not to go. But he's smart. Bright future. I hope.
I found a Batarian plague victim near the entrance to the neighborhood. Can you send someone to help him?
Risky. Blue Sun's Vorcha still battling. District not secure. See what I can do.
What can you tell me about this plague?
Advanced design. Suspected collectors before you mentioned them. Purpose seems experimental. Destroys respiratory systems with harmful genetic mutations. Makes sense to avoid humans. Unnecessary to force mutation on human genetic structure for sake of variants.
Why does it make sense?
Unnecessary mutations? What are you talking about?
Possible goal of virus. Testing viable mutation levels in various species. Horrific, but feasible for collectors. Humans known to have diverse genetic background, wider range than other sapient races. Makes sense as control group.
Huh.
What do you know about the Vorcha?
Cowardly, opportunistic scavengers. Not tactical or aggressive. Scale of attack unusual for them. Suspect Vorcha working for collectors. Distributing plague, collecting data. No proof, but theory fits evidence.
Any idea where I can find Daniel?
No. Heard infected Batarians trapped behind Vorcha lines. Daniel went to help. Warned him not to go, too dangerous. Patients here need him, snuck out anyway. Wanted to find him myself. Can't leave the clinic. Have to look after the patients.
Have you had any trouble at the clinic?
Nothing major. Blue Suns came for humans, made threats, killed them before things escalated.
For a doctor, you're awfully calm about taking out a group of mercs.
Wasn't always a doctor. Some work with Solarian Special Tasks Group. Can handle myself. Advantage of being Solarian. Turians, Krogan, Vorcha, all obvious threats. Never see me coming.
I think I like Morden. Both in the way he talks and his mental rhythm.
Let's head for the environmental plant.
M6 Carnifex hand cannon acquired. The following squad members are now able to use this weapon.
Yes, good. Restore power. Release cure. We'll be here when you return.
So that's something I might want to avoid then. I'm gonna stick with the choice, the way the conversation went. It's definitely something I'm gonna hopefully learn to avoid in the future. Not that... Of all the ways I feel like Renegade choices could go, that was pretty tame. It was basically me raising my voice to a Solarian I just met, which could have gone way worse. I feel like because I had not been introduced to a Renegade prompt like that, I just took it. I went RT, with ZR in my case, just because it popped up thinking, oh, there's another Paragon and a different symbol, but it was actually a Renegade choice. So that's fine. I mean, everything seemed to still work out. I don't mind it. Hopefully there's no long-term consequences for me raising my voice to him. Okay, he didn't seem to mind me taking that. Or that. Let me go across here.
This looks interesting.
Metagel capacity. Palladium. I just realized there's no menu for equipment yet. And is that just weapons locker then? Oh, we can share that. Yeah? Okay. That's good. Like, I don't have to choose.
Morden says you humans aren't to blame for the plague. But why aren't your kind getting sick?
Why don't we try something out then?
We've been spotted. I've got it.
Alright, I hit one of them. But goddamn, I need to get better at aiming at that.
Taking heavy fire!
Gravity's one mean mother, huh?
Shit.
Come on over.
God damn. Burned to a crisp. All the times I shot my grenade launcher but this didn't blow.
Firing now.
Nice. I saw you. You and your shoulder.
Now let's finish you off. One left.
I've got him.
What? We're hacking what now? Shit. Okay. I think that number of credits I feel like would have been more if I went faster. So the number on the top middle, as that depletes as time runs out, you get less and less credits. I understand now.
Please, I'm telling you the truth.
Daniel.
I work for Morden at the clinic. I came here to help you.
We know you're spreading the plague virus. We saw the vials in your bag.
No, those vials contain the cure. Please, you have to believe me.
Maybe we should cut off your fingers. That should loosen your... Look out! Don't move. One more step and we'll kill your friend.
Signal henchman.
I know you're scared of the Vorcha, of the plague, but this man isn't to blame. If he was spreading the virus, why would he come into Vorcha territory? They're immune.
She's right. Doesn't make any sense. If we release the prisoner, we can go.
You have my word on it.
Let him go. You got what you wanted, human. Are we free to go?
We had a deal.
Human nobility. I didn't know such a thing existed.
Thank you. I thought they were gonna kill me. Did Morden send you to find me?
The professor could use your help right now. He's got too many patients and not enough volunteers.
Yeah, okay. I'll go right away. Thanks again. I owe you... well, everything.
Okay. Alright, let's get out of here. We got Daniel. Let's explore the rest of it. And then head on back.
Heads up.
On target!
Me, Shepard. There we go. Yes!
Okay, no. Absolutely not. I know, Miranda. I know. Hold on. I just saw it.
I got it.
Good. Alright, hold up. I don't... District environment... Oh, environment. We're in the right place.
We're compromised.
Yeah, no shit. Hold on 1 second, Jacob. Damn, that... I can't aim higher than that.
Get over here!
Nice. You sound very close.
I've got him!
Nice shot.
Alright, we got Headhunter achievement. That didn't take long. Uh-huh. Alright. I mentally mapped out the area for the time being. We'll see how long that lasts.
Hostiles are cleared!
He goes.
Come on over! COVID on its way.
There we go.
Oh my... Did I just headbutt that guy like a bull? That was funny. Hey, I am trying to punch more often and so far successfully reminding myself to punch. That's an improvement. One Punch Snatch would be proud.
We're close to the environmental controls. Let's get that cure in, then hit the fans.
You don't come here. We shut down machines, break fans. Everyone choke and die. Then collectors make us strong.
What do the collectors want?
Collectors want plague. You work for Doctor. Turn on machines. Put cure in air. We kill you first. Ah.
Gear up.
Stun him.
Good.
Enemy down!
Scan the room. The central control system is in an alcove in the center of the back wall. You can inject the cure and reinitialize the systems there.
Free and clear.
Secure.
Cure's locked in. Once we get the fans going, we should be good.
No shot!
I have located the fan controls. There are two, one on either side of the room you're in now.
Have a nice trip!
So each side has a system I need access, huh?
It's going up. Gravity's what me further, huh? One down, one to go. Let's move.
They're through my shields!
Get over here!
Heads up!
Oh shit. Yeah, maybe don't be that trigger happy about it.
One down, one to go. Let's move.
Y'all, get out of the way so I can move. You guys love being in front of my line of sight. Alright, let the shields come back.
Get over here.
Just in case.
It's closing fast!
My shields are down.
Shit.
Someone over!
Okay. Avoid the flamethrower. Nice. I'm gonna try to aim for their tanks more often. It's really doing well.
I've got him.
I shot the weapon off.
Taking fire.
Enemy charging!
Both bands are up. That should be it.
Free and clear.
Environmental systems engaged. Airborne viral levels dropping. Patients improving. Vorcha retreating. Well done, Shepard. Thank you.
And thank you from me as well. Those Batarians would have killed me. For a second there, I thought you were going to shoot them even after they let me go.
I made a promise to spare them if they let you go. I honor my promises.
Merciful of you. Risky. Would have killed them myself.
Professor, how can you say that? You're a doctor. You believe in helping people.
Lots of ways to help people. Sometimes heal patients, sometimes execute dangerous people. Either way helps. Go check on the patients. Lots of work to do. Think about what I said.
Daniel sounds like
Good
Seth
kid, bit
Green.
naive. He'll learn. Letting him take over the clinic. Should be able to handle it now that Vorcha are gone.
We've cured the plague. Are you ready to help stop the collectors?
Yes. Unexpected to be working with Cerberus. Many surprises. Just need to finish up here at the clinic. Won't take long. Meet you at your ship. Looking forward to it.
I'm gonna look around for a moment.
Press B to end the mission.
I know you. From the apartment. You found me. You told
Yeah, I did.
Morden about me, didn't you? You saved my life.
Remember this the next time you're about to judge our species.
I was wrong about you, human. I was wrong about a lot of things.
The last time I saw you, you were too weak to move.
2 of Morden's assistants found me. They gave me the vaccine and brought me back here once I was stable. They were humans, but they risked their lives to find me and bring me to safety.
I'm glad to see you're okay.
I owe you my life, human. Thank you.
I can't believe Morden said all those things. I thought I knew him.
I didn't say this when Morden said it, but yeah, I was right. I remembered correctly. He was... Certain Solarians, not all of them, certain Solarians are special ops, and Morden was definitely one of them.
going to be strange running the clinic without the professor. But we'll get by.
Things are gonna be tough when Morden goes. I hope everyone here remembers everything we did for them.
Hey, you two.
Thanks for bringing us here.
Thanks for bringing us here. You probably saved our lives.
With the Vorcha gone, the Blue Suns should be able to regain control of the district. Things can get back to normal.
The Vorcha may be gone, but I still don't trust the Blue Suns. Not after what they did.